Hello dear students, welcome you all for transmission and distribution class. So we will go to module 4 because already we are finished the first module. We will go for fourth module because it is a easiest module as well as many theory things are there. So it is very easy to understand in the online class too. So I have chosen the module fourth. Afterwards we will go for module 3 and then we will keep module 5 and module 2 will keep it for the last one. Okay, fine. Now the first part is corona. What is corona? What day to day you are seeing, and because of what we are getting today online classes, that corona is not this one. This corona is with us from the few decades. Okay, this is a different phenomena occurs in the transmission and distribution when the alternating potential difference applied to two conductors whose spacing is large compared to its diameters. There is a no appearance change in the condition of the atmosphere. But if the voltage level is increased, if it is the voltage is exceeds a certain voltage called the critical disruptive voltage, the conductors are surrounded by a faint violet glow that is called as corona. Okay, corona is a faint violet glow on the conductors when voltage is exceeded the limit of critical disruptive voltage. So this phenomena of corona is accompanied by a hissing noise, production of the ozone gas, power loss, and the radio interferences. Higher the voltage rises, the larger and higher the sound and higher the luminous envelope becomes. So, the same thing will lead to the higher power losses and the radio noises. If applied voltage is increased to breakdown value, the flashover will occur between the conductors due to the breakdown of the air insulation. Means what is corona now? Let us give a definition to corona is the phenomena of violet glow, hissing noise and production of ozone gas in the overhead transmission line is known as corona. So this is happens because of the when voltage is exceeds the value of the critical disruptive voltage. How the corona formation takes place? There is a theory behind the corona formation. So some ionization is always present in the air due to cosmic rays, ultraviolet radiation and radioactivity. Therefore, under normal conditions, the air around the conductors contains some ionized particles, that is free electrons or positive ions and the neutral molecules. When potential difference applied between the conductor, potential gradient is set up in the air which will have the maximum value of the conductor surface. Under the influence of the potential gradient, the existing free electrons acquire the greater velocity. The greater the applied voltage, the greater the potential gradient and the more the velocity of the free electrons. When the potential gradient at the conductor surface reaches to about 30 kV per centimeter, it is the maximum value, the velocity acquired by the free electrons is sufficient to strike a neutral molecule with the enough force to dislodge one or more electrons from the it. So if it is reaches to 30 kV, it is enough to free electrons to hit a nuclear molecule and to become it as ionized one. This produces another ion and one or more free electrons, which turns an accelerated unit. They collide with the other neutral molecules, thus the producing other ions. Thus the process of ionization is cumulative. The result of this ionization that either corona formed or the spark takes place between the conductor. This is the theory behind the corona formation. Means whenever a voltage exceeds for the value of a 30 kV maximum, it is enough to make that free electrons to move, that will get the acceleration and hit the nuclear molecules and becomes the ionization. So because of this, either sparks or this violet glow takes place, that is called as corona formation. This is the theory behind this. So what are the different factors which are affecting the corona, that we have to see. So the factors affecting corona, the first factor is atmosphere. As corona is formed due to ionization of the air surrounding the conductor, therefore it is affected by the physical state of atmosphere. In the stormy weather, the number of ions is more than the normal, and such a corona occurs at much less voltage as compared with the fair weather. Means due to some weathers, more ions will present, even though within the less voltages also this corona takes place compared to the normal weather. Means where atmospheric condition is also one of the major important thing takes place on the corona formation. If atmospheric conditions are very helpful to corona formation. So then corona formation is takes place even though the lesser the voltages. Next is the conductor size. The corona effects depends upon the shape and size of the conductor. That is very important. Shape and size. The rough and irregular surface will give rise to more corona because of unevenness of the surface decreases value of the breakdown voltage. Because of the irregularity of the shape of and size of the conductor, the breakdown voltage decreases. Due to that, corona formation is more. Thus, the standard conductor has a regular surface. It gives rise to and hence it gives rise to more corona than the solid conductor. So means standard conductor has a irregular, means understood, no, irregular shape, means stranded wire means number of wires togetherly we are using, that is called as stranded, not standard. Okay, it is stranded, so that is having irregular surface which is give rise to more corona. So we can call it as conductor size is affects the corona formation. Then spacing between the conductor, important thing. If the spacing between the conductors is made very large compared to the diameter, there may not be any corona effect. It is because of the larger distance between the conductor, it reduces the electrostatic stress between the two conductor surfaces, thus the avoiding the corona formation. So means if the spacing between the two conductors are very large compared to diameter, the corona formation is very less. But the problem is what, we can't go for larger spacings because of the issues, other atmospheric issues, your pole issues, many issues will be there. That's what we can't go for much distances. So if the larger the conductor spacing, the corona formation is chances are very less. Then the line voltage. Line voltage is also one of the important factor. If it is very low, there is no chance of the condition. As we know, as voltage increases, the corona formation increases. If voltage is decreases, means the corona formation chances are less, because free electrons will not get that electricity acceleration. So if the line voltage has such a value that electrostatic stress can be developed at the conductor surface, make the air around the conductor is conducting, then corona is formed. So these are the factors which is affects the corona. Let us see some important terms. As we see, critical disruptive voltage, when it is reaches the value of critical disruptive voltage, the corona formation takes place. We have seen. What is this? It is a minimum phase neutral voltage at which corona occurs. Critical disruptive voltage is the nothing but the voltage at which the corona occurs. This voltage is phase voltage. That's why it is phase neutral voltage. So consider two conductor with a radii r centimeter and spaced d centimeter apart. Okay, let us consider two conductor with the same diameter r and both are displaced by a distance of d centimeter. If V is the voltage between phase to neutral, so the potential gradient is given by G is equal to V by R into log E, that is ln, natural logarithm of d by r volts per centimeter. In order to corona is formed, the value of G must be made equal to breakdown strength of the air. What is the breakdown strength of the air? Breakdown strength of the air at 76 centimeter pressure and temperature 25 degrees centigrade, it is 30 kV per centimeter, standard one. At the 76 centimeter pressure of air pressure and the temperature at the 25 degrees centigrade, the breakdown strength of air is 30 kV per centimeter maximum, or it is RMS value, means it is 21.2 kV per centimeter. So the phase neutral voltage Vc is given by G naught. We are going to make G naught is what? A breakdown strength of the air at 76 centimeter mercury air pressure and 25 degrees centigrade temperature, that is 30 kV. So I take G naught is equal to Vc by R, natural logarithm of d by R, where Vc can be given by G naught into R into natural logarithm of d by R. Then the expression, this is the expression for the critical disruptive voltage. Okay, then to find the G naught, we should have the delta, that is the air density factor. It is given by 3.92 B by 273 plus T, where B is the air pressure and T is the temperature. Under the standard condition, the delta value is 1. Critical disruptive voltage Vc is given by G naught delta R, natural logarithm of d by R. So the critical disruptive voltage Vc is given by m naught G naught delta R, natural logarithm of d by R kV per phase, where M0 is the one for polished conductor and it is 0.98 and 0.92 for the dirty conductors and 0.87 to 0.8 for the stranded conductors. You have seen that one. When it is stranded conductors, so the irregularity is more. That's why the M is the regularity factor, that is, which is polished conductor, M0 is 1. So this is the equation for critical disruptive voltage. Vc is equal to M0 G0 delta R natural logarithm of d by R. So just you study this critical disruptive voltage. In the next class you will see the critical visual critical voltage and the power loss due to corona, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of the corona, and some problem related to this topic. Thank you.